selection of living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, mattresses, and more. And pay no interest, no games, no gimmicks. So hurry to Rooms to Go. Save big and get 60 months to finance interest-free. That's now through Monday, Columbus Day. Only at Rooms to Go.
Look, 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 look!
Look, 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 look!
Look, 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 look!
Look, 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 look!
Be on the lookout for the new $5 million luck scratch-off from the Florida Lottery.
Go, go!
Featuring more than $329 million in cash prizes.
What?
Find your $5 million luck scratch-off today. The Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
Claim it!
You gotta be over there, I think, now.
No, either down there. This is the spot right here.
Sure about this?
We're good. We're really close.
Check it out, man.
Yeah.
The more challenging the journey, the more satisfying the rewards. Experience capability crafted by Lexus. The new GX and incomparable LX. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Tomorrow, rivalries begin in the Southeast.
One-hander.
Triple. Heat, Hornets. Tomorrow at 7:30 on Fox Sports Sun and Fox Sports Go.
Tyler Hero really got it going in terms of being able to make shots. The step back here, he's got great footwork, creating space. Here's shooting over a 7-footer. His ability to knock down shots, really so much depends on his legs. He's got great balance and just finds a way to always catch the ball in rhythm, ready to knock down shots. Bright future ahead for Tyler Hero.
A good influx of young talent from Miami. KZ Okpala out of Stanford was the 32nd pick of the draft. He came to the Heat in round 2. And Kendrick Nunn signed on the last day of the regular season a year ago after an outstanding G League season with the Santa Cruz Warriors affiliated with Golden State. Nunn was terrific in Summer League, had a good training camp, and stood out in Sunday's scrimmage. He's a combo guard, and Heat fans are going to enjoy this year. We open the second quarter here at the Heat's house. Eric Reed with John Crotty, Jax, and Derek Jones Jr. catching the flip and flushing it.
Second assist for Dragic, and what a target. Airplane mode. He's got such a catching radius. If you throw it anywhere near the rim, he's going to go get it.
Derek had 62 dunks last year, third on the team behind Hassan and Bam. Off the turnover, it's Dragic. Goran Dragic on the run.
That's a tough make, too. The rim on this end by in front of the Heat right now. The officials have stopped the game because the rim is collapsed a bit. They got to knock it back up into place.
Pirtle did the job. The Heat right now are on a 12-3 run to take a 26-23 lead.
And here's Dragic, the vision, going right upstairs. Derek Jones Jr., the willing recipient on that one. And when you got numbers, Dragic and D. Waiters can execute.
John Dragic off to a good start here in the preseason opener, coming off last year's knee surgery. Derek White comes up short. Another rebound for Myers Leonard. He's going with Leonard, Waiters, Dragic, Hero, and Jones Jr. Dion delivering. Leonard not finishing. That's what Dion could do, John, getting into the paint and creating opportunities for teammates. That's Rudy Gay. That's perfect. He's 6'8" Gay. In his third year with the Spurs, averaged 14 points a game last season.
Yeah, he's an efficient player. To me, one of the best players in the league to never have played in an all-star game. Played on 4 different teams in his career, but super happy being here in San Antonio.
Loose ball off the turnover. Patty Mills cross-courting for Bellinelli. Nice look in for Gay. That's good team basketball for the Spurs. A couple of easy scores for Rudy Gay. 3 times in his career, Gay scored over 20 points per game. Remember, he spent his first 6+ seasons with Memphis, and it was on to by Bellinelli with the Spurs up 2. Well, Spurs doing a great job finding the open man. Jakob Poeltl now with 8 points for San Antonio. He's hit 4 of his first 5 shots.
Yeah, they've really done a nice job converting off Miami's miscues as well.
That's a deuce for Tyler Hero, John. Hero getting off to a very efficient start. 3 for 3 shooting. 7 points in 6 minutes.
Every time he shoots the ball, he's so well balanced and he's got such solid form. You just think it's going to go in when it leaves his hand.
He's such a natural and has a quote-unquote feel for the game. He understands how to play. It's a travel on Waiters.
Boy, back-to-back turnovers for Dion Waiters. That should be 8 turnovers now for Miami. They have to take care of the basketball. Pretty common in the preseason to see high turnover games as players get used to one another, and we'll see some miscues based upon the fact that they're running some new sets, but those types of turnovers can be prevented. The careless walks, that's not a miscue with another teammate. That's just being fundamental.
DeMare Carroll and Lonnie Walker both in the game for the Spurs. Carroll, a free agent signing, and Lonnie Walker out of the University of Miami, back for his 2nd year with San Antonio. They drafted him in the 1st round, the 18th pick in 2017, but he had knee surgery on his right knee, a meniscus operation last October. Wound up playing just 17 games for the Spurs, spent more time in the G League, but Johnny had a great summer in Summer League in Las Vegas, and Greg Popovich hoping for bigger things out of Walker this year. That's another bucket, a triple for Hero, who's on fire. 10 points on 4 of 4 shooting.
Yeah, 2 of 2 beyond the arc. He's, just so confident in his ability and just knows his skill set and continues to rely on it.
Offensive foul on the Spurs. It's on DeJounte Murray. Hook Dragic with the off arm. Right there. Oh, a little slap at Dragic.
Follow through there. Caught him right in the left side of Dragic's face. Almost got him in the eye.
Here comes Dragic driving in. Tipped in by Derek Jones Jr. Skywalking for the score.
Derek just such a strong offensive rebounder. When he's not blocked out and he can extend, he gets right on top of the rim.
What a pretty move by Lonnie Walker with the finish. The 6'5" swingman and the former Hurricane who hails from Reading, Pennsylvania. We're 4 minutes into the 2nd quarter, and that's another travel on Dion. And John, the NBA putting greater emphasis on cracking down on traveling calls. Dion a little careless with the footwork.
Yeah, he is shifting his pivot foot here. Look at him hop on that pivot foot.
That was an easy call.
And it's a 3rd turnover for Dion. Here are the points of emphasis this year, but we're going to see the referees really focusing on.
Bellinelli missing a 20-footer. Dragic off and running with a rebound. Always pushing tempo, and Jones Jr. fouled underneath by Marco Bellinelli.
Well, not a great pass there. Dragic, when you're on the run there, you want to throw it to the side of the rim, went straight at the rim there, but Jones Jr. such a threat running out ahead of the field, gets pushed from behind, drawing the foul.
Enter to win a $10,000 grand prize at fpl.com/takecontrol.
Winslow and Adebayo return to the Heat lineup, replacing Myers Leonard and Goran Dragic. Good start for both of those players. Leonard 5 points and 5 rebounds. Stays perfect. Tyler Hero has made his first 5 shots, has a dozen points in just 8 minutes of work.
And you see the ability to mix up his game. It's not just a 3-point. The step back component.
3-point Heat lead, 7:15 left, 2nd quarter. DeJounte Murray against Hero. That's a good matchup. Bam came over to help. Jones Jr. sweeps down the board. And here comes Justice. Hero, the open 3. In and out. Crowd wanted the rookie to stay perfect. Bellinelli sets and fires. And Bam has the rebound. The Heat +6 on the glass here in the first half. And we get a timeout. 6:46 left, first half of the preseason opener. Tyler Hero opening eyes here at the Heat's house. He has 12 points on 5 for 6 shooting, doing a little bit of everything.
Niñas, vengan a ver esto. Niñas.
When you have the fastest internet coverage and control throughout your home,
Why did you pause the Wi-Fi? What's that?
Vestidos de la abuela.
with Xfinity XFi, sharing in traditions is simple, easy, awesome. Get started with Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months. Or get 4 times the speed for just $10 more a month. Click, call, or visit a store today.
No matter what size adventure you're into, the award-winning family of Hyundai SUVs has something that'll make everyone happy. We get it. That's a lot to drool over. Hyundai. The longer you look, the more there is to like.
Right now, buy a new 2019 Santa Fe with 0% APR for 72 months. Hurry in today.
For many kids, just showing up to school is a challenge. Staying through graduation is even harder. So at communities and schools, we do just what our name says. Our staff brings a community of resources to meet each student's needs right in their school, doing whatever it takes to keep kids focused so they see what we see, a bright future. Join in at communitiesinschools.org.
Dear parents, it's time for a pop quiz. What's the best kind of play for kids? Play that makes us think? Or helps us pretend? Or teaches us rules? Or to be creative? Actually, every kind of play is important because different kinds of play give us different kinds of skills. Help us mix up the ways we play. Okay, class dismissed. Now go play.
Basketball is the business, but South Florida is home. With the idea of always taking care of home, that means taking care of neighbors too. The Miami Heat did just that at the end of the morning session of training camp on Friday. In collaboration with United Way and Diocese of Palm Beach, the Miami Heat lifted the spirits of Bahamians displaced by Hurricane Dorian. Heat players, coaches, staff, and Bernie met with 21 families temporarily housed in West Palm Beach. Truly an NBA cares moment if you ever seen one. Heat partner Papa John's helped with the event, providing lunch. There are so many members, John and Eric, of Heat Nation in the Bahamas. What a wonderful thing to be able to wrap your arms around a few whose lives have been disrupted and displaced.
No doubt, Jax. There are neighbors. It could have very easily have been South Florida that Hurricane Dorian wreaked havoc on. So our thoughts and prayers still with all affected by that terrible storm. The Heat training camp well run by Eric Spoelstra's. DeMarie Carroll scores for the first time in a Spurs uniform. Spurs are his 8th team in his 11 NBA seasons. Oh, Tyler Hero scored again for Miami. So he has 14 points in his first 9 minutes. And from Butler, Bam able to slam it through. Jimmy Butler underrated in his ability to hit open teammates with assists. Heat ahead by 5. Miami shooting 50% the first half. Winslow defending DeJounte Murray. And that's good. Now, Murray gets a jump shot. He's going to be trouble. Averaged 8 points per game as a rookie 2 years ago. Played in 81 of the 82 games as a rookie. Bam, nice flip out to Jones Jr. for the 3. Bam on the offensive glass was fouled.
That was gorgeous ball movement, though. Hero making shots, draws the defense out, that threat. And then the Heat ball movement inside, back out to get Jones Jr. the open 3 look.
Second foul on Murray, second team foul on the Spurs. Just under 5.5 minutes left. First half of the preseason opener for Miami. Hero. This is Adebayo against Aldridge. Throws up the hook and banks it in. 6 points for Bam, 4 of them in a row.
And that's his advantage against a big, strong guy like Aldridge. Pull him out away from the basket and then put the ball down on the floor where you can beat him to the rim.
Murray's jumper over Hero is short, and Winslow racing to the rebound. Pedal to the metal for Justice and drawing a foul.
Smart play. Justice using the probing dribble there, looking for any kind of seam that he could get in on the fast break situation. Attack before the defense is back and set.
First on DeRozan, third team foul on the Spurs. Heat fans fewer than 100 season ticket memberships remain for the 2019-20 season. So now is your chance to become a significant part of the Miami Heat family. Don't miss a minute of the action this year. Visit HeatSeasonTickets.com or call 786-777-HOOP to speak to a sales rep. But Justice Winslow, a 65% career free throw shooter. John, he has changed his style this year, and I think he's going to have a lot more success from the free throw line. Has a better base, taking more time between.
That's important. He's going to draw fouls and get to the line. He was a 62% free throw shooter last year. So, you know.
For 2 on Hero. 6-point lead for Miami with 4:42 left in the half. It'll put LaMarcus Aldridge on the free throw strike. Aldridge, a 7-time All-Star. Played 81 games last year for the Spurs. Crazy. Third time in his career he's played 81 games in a season. He's never played all 82. Something Bam Adebayo was able to accomplish last year, becoming just the 16th player in Heat history to not miss a game during a regular season.
It's just great to me to see a guy like Aldridge, though, who's in his 13th year, take the pride and play that many games and still be a super effective player. I mean, guys can do it. You know, the load management thing at times to me is overinflated.
Smooth looking jumper for Hero, but Murray pulls down the rebound. DeMar DeRozan with a spin and the fadeaway. And a loose ball to Jimmy Butler. This is Bam. Look out. Well, it took a foul to prevent Bam from scoring. And it is DeJounte Murray that picks up his third.
Jimmy Butler, a couple of assists. You see his playmaking on the break here. It's a 3-on-2 type situation. But what makes Bam special is he takes up so much space quickly, both on offense and defense. This time catching the ball, it's just one big giant step. He's able to get all the
And Ruth Riley Hunter has had a stellar career, and on this upcoming episode of Inside the Heat, we'll head to Tennessee as Ruth is acknowledged for her outstanding basketball achievements when she was inducted to the Women's Hall of Fame. Stay tuned after the game for the premiere of Inside the Heat. Ruth Riley. It comes up at 10 p.m. right here on Fox Sports Sun.
So happy for Ruth. Great moment for her. Such a good person, so hardworking. Great to have her on our team.
You can enjoy her work in the studio and on the radio with Mark Inglis. The block shot for Tyler Hero. Winslow lobbing too high for Derrick Jones Jr. And here comes Bryn Forbes. Back to Aldridge. Over to DeRozan. Well done for the Spurs. They get the score in transition and the foul on Winslow.
Yeah, he poor defensive position there. Winslow, who playing the point guard type position there. When he attacked, no one really rotates back to cover the back court. So the Spurs able to get out in transition with numbers and get the easy bucket and one situation.
Rudy Gay comes on, replaces DeMar Carroll. Carroll brought in to help shore up the defense, a Spurs defense that gave up over 110 points per game last year. They feel he returned to health by Murray, and the addition of DeMar Carroll can't hurt on the defensive end. DeRozan now with 6 points as Butler comes back, gets his first score in a Heat uniform, comes on his fourth shot of the half. White missed the flip. Aldridge committed the foul on the rebound, pushed off on Bam. Marcus Aldridge in a state of shock that Brian Forte called that foul on him. It's his second. And the Spurs over the limit, so Bam will go to the free throw line. Been a nice half for Bam. 8 points, 6 rebounds. Bam Adebayo started 28 games for Miami last year, and in those games, the Heat went 17-11. It's his position now, John. He's the full-time starting center in his 3rd season at the age of 22, and the coaches continue to love him.
Huge summer for him. Really see the confidence in the training camp. We were fortunate to watch the Heat practice. He knows it's his position, as you said. He's going to get the minutes, but I think real shot in the arm in terms of confidence, getting invited to play with the world. A real feeling that he belongs and that he can step up his game.
Bam Adebayo blocked the shot of Aldridge. He'd have their biggest lead of the half at 8 right now. Nice pass by Winslow. Good defense from behind by Aldridge. Bothered the shot of Derrick Jones Jr. Actually, it was Rudy Gay that bothered that shot.
Boy, Derrick Jones took a lot of contact there. I'm surprised they didn't get the call. He's kind of in disbelief himself.
How about Bam blocking the shot by Aldridge?
Yeah. Aldridge doesn't get off the floor much. You know, he uses his shoulders and body to create contact and space to be able to shoot over top. But Bam is just so active and strong at the same time.
Strong half for Bam. 10 points, 7 rebounds, 2 blocks. Myers Leonard comes off the bench for Adebayo. 3 minutes to go in the first half. An 8-point Heat lead at 48-40. Hey, right back at it tomorrow night. Heat and the Hornets from Charlotte, North Carolina. You'll see preseason game number 2 right here on Fox Sports Sun. Here's Winslow. DeMar DeRozan defended by Winslow. Derek White couldn't turn the corner. Forbes for 3. Good defensive segment for Miami. The Heat figure to be a very good defensive team this year.
6 boards for Myers Leonard. Does a nice job as a position rebounder, blocking out very well.
Lob in the Butler with 8 on the shot clock. Jimmy for the cutting Jones Jr. And Derek White just stole a highlight from Derek Jones Jr. The reach-in foul by White will put Jones Jr. on the stripe following the timeout.
Look at this cut from the weak side. Derek Jones Jr. catches the pass from Jimmy Butler. As he cranks it back, it gets ripped out of his hand.
Rallies and Checkers has a new cheese-loaded burger. You know, it's what's on the inside that counts. And we think we're onto something. Something ooey, gooey, and stuffed with spicy pepper jack. Something filled with flavor, so you can eat your fill. Did we mention it's topped with even more melty goodness? Yeah, this is next-level delicious. It's a cheese overload. Think you can handle it? The new cheese-loaded burger. Just $2.99. Rallies and Checkers. Fast foodies know the deal.
Good lunch.
Lease a new 2019 Toyota Tacoma SR5 for just $199 a month for 36 months.
Power runs in the family. Toyota, let's go places.
Right now, during City Furniture's semi-annual sale, you can work from home like this for $4.99. Spend time together like this for $6.99. And gather like this for $8.99. Because with 24 months, no interest, same-day delivery, and convenient online shopping, we're making it easy so everyone can live like this.
That guy is so talented. Justice is a pro's pro. He goes about everything the right way. He's in here working on his game, and he's a hard-nosed competitor, man. He's somebody that you want on your team, and you do not want to go up against. No layups. He's there. He's talking. He's smart. I'm glad to be a part of this one.
Jimmy Butler is a communicative player, a very competitive guy. His will is going to drive the Heat this year. And stay tuned for Heat Halftime, presented by your South Florida Chevy dealers. Had a chance to talk one-on-one with Jimmy Butler at training camp. Enjoyed the conversation. We hope you will enjoy listening to it at half. Jax will interview Heat assistant coach Dan Craig, all that about 2 minutes and 14 seconds away. So John, the Heat have outscored the Spurs here in the second quarter, 26-17. What have you liked about the first half of the preseason opener for Miami?
The attacking mentality right now by Miami. Solid ball movement, really looking to make the extra pass. I like the physicality too on the boards right now. They're pounding San Antonio 23-12. Now, that is not something we expected here early in the season.
Bryn Forbes fills it up from downtown. Forbes, fourth year out of Michigan State. At 81 starts, 81 of the 82 games last year, Forbes started. And he scored 24 in their preseason opener. Here's Winslow. That's perfect. Justice Winslow, 7 points in the first half. Heat ahead by 8. Equaling their largest lead. Again, it's Butler matched up, covering DeRozan. Good help from Myers Leonard, who recovers back to Aldridge. Forbes on the run. And Winslow pulls down his third rebound. They're going to take a team rebounding effort this year for Miami. They've had that so far tonight. Duncan Robinson missing the three. And Rudy Gay advancing it for San Antonio with 1:08 left in the half. Oh, I don't know how that got through there, but Derek White able to draw a foul. Going to go on Justice Winslow. That'll be the second against Winslow. Fourth team foul on the Heat in this quarter. The White will go to the free throw line. Derek White in the playoff series against Denver had a 36-point game in their Game 3 win. Hey, Heat fans, make sure to follow Fox Sports Sun on social media. Check us out on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook for exclusive content about your favorite team. Look us up at these handles and give us a follow. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 7:30, Heat and Hornets from Charlotte. So White got 1 out of 2 for his first point of the game. Winslow missed the hook. Aldridge outlets quickly with under a minute to go in the first half. Good screen by Aldridge, but a loose ball winds up in the hands of Winslow.
Solid defensive possession. Guarding high pick and roll is such an important part of the defensive package. So many teams running pick and roll. He'd do a great job collapsing there, forcing the turnover on White.
John, the Heat are going to have to defend a little bit differently without the rim protection that Hassan Whiteside gave Miami over the last 4 or 5 years. Means perhaps pushing more up on your man, but the Heat going to be a tight man-to-man defensive team. They hope to get some offense off forcing turnovers. They've done that so far tonight with 14 points off the 9 San Antonio turnovers.
Well, agreed. It's going to be a different approach. You can't replace that 7-foot length and athleticism that Hassan provided protecting the rim, but what you do have is you have quickness, and you can get out and guard out there beyond the arc with the guys you have in the front court, with Leonard, with Bam in particular. He can guard a high pick and roll and then get back and still protect the rim, and that's where the Heat will lean on that quickness and that athleticism to be a great overall team defense and shot blocking team.
Off those free throws, DeMar DeRozan now has 8 points for the Spurs. We have 10 seconds left in the half. 6 on the shot clock. Butler with 1 on the shot clock finds Robinson. And that's how the first half will come to a close, but a real strong second quarter for Miami and a great first statement from Heat rookie Tyler Hero, who came off the bench to score 14 points in 13 minutes. He made 6 of his 8 shots, including 2 splashes from downtown. Heat by 7, preseason opener halfway through.
Time now for your Under the Lights South Florida High School update, brought to you by your local Honda dealer.
Northwestern against Central at the Traz in the annual Commissioner's Cup game. Central led 14-0, but Northwestern stormed back with a flurry of touchdowns, including this Teron Dixon bomb to Marcus Fleming. Northwestern wins bragging rights for the year, 30-20. American Heritage versus Cardinal Gibbons, and let's give some love to special teams. Check out Gibbons' Antonio Spencer with this ridiculous kickoff return. He's going 99 yards to the house. This was a great game. American Heritage wins in a thriller, 28-21. The Park Vista Cobras and the Palm Beach Gardens Gators. The Gators dominated behind quarterback Lyndon. Big games coming up this week.
That was your Under the Lights South Florida High School update, brought to you by your local Honda dealer.
Right now, during the Rooms to Go Columbus Day mattress sale, you can get a king-size mattress for the price of a queen in your choice of 4 great brands: Sealy, Serta, Beauty Rest, and Therapeutic. Now you can enjoy a much bigger bed without a bigger price. Sleep like a king for the same low price as the queen. Prices start at just $6.99. $6.99. And check out our other great mattress buys now during the Rooms to Go Columbus Day mattress sale.
Everyone is searching for the right fit, to blend community, a career-centered focus, and the opportunity to make a difference. Where friendships are formed and students always come first. Our reputation was built in Florida, a not-for-profit university with over 40 years of history, thousands of graduates, on campus and online, and now with a 100-acre residential campus. This can be your right fit. We are Kaiser University.
Dear parents, it's time for a pop quiz. What's the best kind of play for kids? Play that makes us think? Or helps us pretend? Or teaches us rules? Or to be creative? Actually, every kind of play is important because different kinds of play give us different kinds of skills. Help us mix up the ways we play. Okay, class dismissed. Now go play.
Cluck, 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 cluck.
Cluck, 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 cluck.
Cluck, 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 cluck.
Cluck, 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 cluck.
Be on the lookout for the new $5 million luck scratch-off from the Florida Lottery.
Go, go.
Featuring more than $329 million in cash prizes.
What?
Find your $5 million luck scratch-off today. The Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
Claim it!
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
It is time for Heat Halftime, presented by your South Florida Chevy dealers. Get aboard. The Heat showing a little something in the first preseason contest. First half lead, 53-46 the score. Jason Jackson outside the Miami Heat locker room. We'll get the second half plan when Heat assistant coach Dan Craig joins us. But first, one of a few interviews we will share with you this preseason. Yours truly, John Crotty, as well as Eric Reed, all had an opportunity to spend some time with some players. Eric Reed's up first with that guy right there. The man acquired from the 76ers in a 4-player deal on the 6th day of July. The 4-time All-Star, the all-defensive player, the All-Star now wearing the Miami Heat 22. The most improved player from 2015 alongside Eric Reed.
Thank you very much, Jax. It is a pleasure to be with Jimmy Butler, one of the new members of the Miami Heat, and Jimmy, your connection to the great Dwayne Wade, well documented. You guys both went to Marquette. You were teammates with the Bulls a couple years ago. And you happened to be, last April the 9th, as a member of the 76ers, in Miami for Dwayne's last game. What feeling did that whole evening leave you with about the Heat and about D-Wade?
I mean, obviously how tremendous his career was, how much the city of Miami and the fans love that guy, as they should. As much as I love that guy, just being able to compete against him one last time was special. And to see the energy that was in the arena. I mean, you know, both teams kind of wanted to see the show anyways. It was special.
You wanted to be part of the Heat culture. You seem a perfect fit for it. But how did your whole passionate, hard work approach come to be?
Man, I just think nothing was ever given to me. I don't think that I was the most talented guy on any level, probably not even on my high school team, to tell you the truth. But I just was around good people to teach me how to work and show me how that hard work, how that dedication could get you what you wanted in life. And I stick to it. It's all that I know. It's all I ever do. So that's where I go about every day.
Jimmy, I know you mentioned this early in training camp, that you said your teammates are helping you right now more than you're helping them. What do you mean by that?
They're like, hey, you need to be here, you need to be there. And I like it because I know later on, whenever I do get the terminology down, when I do know exactly where I'm supposed to be, or somebody slip up, boom, it's like that. It's nothing personal, but, you know, we're all here to win. They're all here to help me. I'm here to help them. That's what the whole team thing is about.
Another Miami Heat legend that you are soaking up time with is the great Alonzo Mourning. What kind of knowledge and what kind of feeling is Zoe giving you early on in your Heat days?
He's been around the game, around this organization, around this culture longer than almost anybody, you know what I'm saying? And I think that he's just reminding me of how I can be the best version of me when I'm leading, when I'm out there on the floor competing. And he's giving me insight on every single guy along the roster because he's been around them for years. You know, I've been here for a part of this organization for a couple months. So he's been huge in that. And like I just got through saying, I talk to him every single day. And I hope to continue to talk to him every single day because I need to learn from him like I need to learn from everybody else.
One of the first things that has jumped out to us here in the first early part of training camp, looking at you and Justice Winslow, you guys look like a pair of outside linebackers together, but there's a toughness and a physicality. There's a toughness and a physicality that you both bring. Chance to be a great partnership.
That guy is so talented. Justice is a pro's pro. He goes about everything the right way. He's in here working on his game, and he's a hard-nosed competitor, man. He's somebody that you want on your team, and you do not want to go up against because no layups. He's there. He's talking. He's smart. I'm glad to be a part of this one.
It's a hard-working together group. Your earliest impressions of your new team?
The right one, the right culture, the right coaches, the right fit for me. And I smile every day because I'm fortunate enough to play basketball, but damn sure fortunate enough to play it for the Miami Heat.
Jimmy Butler, right time, right team. He's a great fit with the Miami Heat. Let's go back to you, Jason Jackson.
With the all-new Silverado HD, Silverado's now the only truck brand that can offer trucks with best-in-class towing, or trucks with best-in-class camera technology, or larger, more functional beds than any competitor. The only truck that can compare to a Silverado is another Silverado. Or get a total value of over $9,300 on this Silverado with a larger, more functional bed than any competitor. Or during truck month, make no monthly payments for 90 days.
See your South Florida Chevy dealer.
I'm gonna shout it from the rooftop.
Shout it. Tell everyone.
From the rooftop.
This is the place for the best of the game. Let them know hundreds of live games are at their fingertips. Go full season or month to month. Watch all the teams or your team. And of course, you can stream on your phone, TV, or tablet. Tell everybody about NBA League Pass and go to NBA.com/watch to order.
Tailgating is about fun. So what I love to do, I take my time beforehand to prepare and have it all ready. So then when I get out there, I can just have a great time.
You've written a terrific book. If you were to throw a tailgate party, I'll give you a couple of days, 2 days from now.
I can do it.
What would you put out?
Wings for sure. The wing platter usually is empty.
Brought to you by Tums.
Selfless service is the principle that guides Army National Guard soldiers to be ready whenever disaster strikes. They have a stake in the well-being of the neighborhoods where they live and work. They train part-time to be ready to serve at all times. Selfless service. It's what inspires the men and women of the Army National Guard to be part of something greater than themselves. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more.
Stream the best college football matchups all season long on Fox Sports Go.
Heat halftime presented by your South Florida Chevy dealers rolls along as the old Wildcats impact the Miami Heat in the first half. First bam. And then how about the debut of Tyler Hero? A little pat splash. That man took 6 shots before one didn't go in. A lovely debut, but more to come when we return. Stay there.
Heat halftime is brought to you
step back, create space. He's just always on balance, looking to shoot the jump shot. He really changes his speeds a bit to throw the defense off. There's a gorgeous step back move. We're going to see a lot of that. And then he can knock down a floater. He's got a tweener-type game. So overplay him too much for the jumper. He can beat you with the dribble and the floater.
Bam, 22 years old. Tyler Hero still a teenager at 19. Matter of fact, Tyler Hero, first Heat player to be born in the 2000s. Birthday to January 20th, 2000. He's a youngin' and a good one. Now, third quarter's underway. It's Butler, Winslow, Adebayo, Robinson, and Leonard. Same group that started the game for Miami. Same for the Spurs. Move by Murray and set up for Pirtle, who couldn't finish it. And Myers Leonard away. Jimmy Butler, a quiet first half. Just a couple points on 1 for 4 shooting as he backs down Patty Mills and draws something Jimmy Butler is very good at.
Saw the mismatch there. Smaller Patty Mills guarding him. Patty at 6 feet, 180 pounds, trying to check Jimmy Butler, who's got the size and strength advantage. Jimmy backs him down, draws.
Eric Spoelstra was talking to us about Butler before the game, John. He said there's a purpose to everything Jimmy does. He came as advertised, but Spo mentioned Butler's great attention to detail and his ability to hold his focus through a 2.5-hour practice. He said little things matter to Jimmy. He wants
really seems to thrive in that environment.
Pretty move by Bam Adebayo, is putting together a nice first game with 12 points, 7 boards, and the 2 blocks. Adebayo and Leonard with 15 of the Heat's 22 rebounds. And there's another one for Bam on the DeJounte Murray miss. It's the biggest lead of the game for Miami. They're up by 10. And Winslow's pass, he had the right idea, but he was wide left. And the Heat turn it over for the 11th time. Be back on the air tomorrow night from the Spectrum Center in Charlotte. The Heat and the Hornets will get a look at the player pick right before Miami took Tyler Hero, another Kentucky guy, P.J. Washington. We'll see that tomorrow night as DeRozan scores 10 points for tomorrow. Duncan Robinson having a rough shooting night. Patty Mills had that last score, excuse me. Mills misses there as Robinson comes down with a rebound. An 8-point Heat lead with 9.5 left in the third. Winslow stepped out of bounds. Now, Bryn Forbes started the game for San Antonio. I see he's got an ice pack around his right thigh. Maybe the hamstring. That's why Patty Mills is starting the third quarter for San Antonio. Aldridge from 15. And another board from Myers Leonard. That's 9 rebounds tonight for him. Butler's 3. Kaboom.
What a difference in philosophies. We're seeing the Heat's philosophy of taking open threes, moving the ball, looking for open threes. 6 of 20 now beyond the arc. The Spurs just 3 of 6. So 3 times as many three-point attempts taken by Miami. Really embracing the three-point shot and the space that it provides. Justice on the move, little dribble drop off there. Jimmy Butler stepping right into that. Good teamwork. Those guys, Eric mentioned earlier, went at it, usually playing against one another throughout the course of camp. Now getting to play on the same team. I think it's going to be a nice combination. Their physicality, on both ends of the floor.
Good defense by Winslow. Better shot making by DeRozan. He's got a dozen points. Averaged 21 a game last year in his first season with the Spurs. The principal acquisition in the Kawhi Leonard trade a year ago. And it was painful for DeMar DeRozan. As good a season as he had with the Spurs, he had to take a summer vacation in Wyoming to get away from it all. The last thing he wanted to do is turn on his TV set and watch his former team win the NBA championship without him.
Wow, tough. Not easy at all. Spent a long time up there in Toronto, DeMar DeRozan. Helped make them a playoff contender every year, but
pretty play. Butler catching the lob from Winslow and flushing.
Great sharing of the basketball. Heat going over top. 14 assists for Miami as Butler goes backdoor.
Second 11-point lead this quarter for the Heat. Here comes Murray. Good help by Myers Leonard, but DeJounte Murray able to spin it in for his second score.
Yeah, Murray at 6'4". Good finisher from the point guard spot. Not an easy shot going up over top of the 7-foot Leonard.
Jimmy Butler has 6 points in the quarter. Finds Bam. Missed the flip. Good screen by Pirtle. And Murray draws the foul on Myers Leonard. That's the third foul on Leonard.
Here's the vision right now. Justice Winslow. Watch his eyes as he locks in on the target. Finds Jimmy Butler going backdoor over the top. Excellent lead. You throw it to the side of the rim. Let the cutter go get it. And Butler does just that with the high percentage finish. Winslow now with 3 assists.
DeJounte Murray, a 6'5" guard out of the University of Washington. 29th pick in the draft in 2016. 7:35 left in the third. The Heater ahead by 7. A Winslow 3. In and out. Aldridge able to secure the rebound. That's only his 4th rebound of the game. He averaged 9 boards a game last season. Butler defending the point guard Murray. See, Bam was fronting Aldridge. That was very active defense by Adebayo. That's Mills, and that's Brady. Patty Mills with 6 points.
Tough shot, too. Caught it. He hedged at him, faked at him. He was flat-footed and still was able to re-catch and get the ball up there.
Winslow got a good look, but a little too strong on it. Mills fires again from 20. And it's Myers Leonard in the double figures with 10 rebounds. That's Butler. Good closeout defense by DeRozan on the Butler 3. Murray with a nice first step, didn't finish it, and then the Heat give it right back to San Antonio. Timeout Miami with 6.5 to play. Third quarter of the preseason opener.
No matter what size adventure you're into, the award-winning family of Hyundai SUVs has something that'll make everyone happy. We get it. That's a lot to drool over. Hyundai. The longer you look, the more there is to like.
Right now, buy a new 2019 Santa Fe with 0% APR for 72 months. Hurry in today.
Dear parents, it's time for a pop quiz. What's the best kind of play for kids? Play that makes us think? Or helps us pretend? Or teaches us rules? Or to be creative? Actually, every kind of play is important because different kinds of play give us different kinds of skills. Help us mix up the ways we play. Okay, class dismissed. Now go play.
Sports Florida and Fox Sports Sun, home of ACC football, every Saturday.
Yesterday, the new Miami Heat Sports Medicine Center, a state-of-the-art facility in partnership with Baptist Health, opened officially. The Miami Heat Sports Medicine Center houses most of the Miami Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute's orthopedic specialties under one roof, including a surgery center on the top floor. The new multi-specialty four-story hub combines advanced technology with world-renowned orthopedic experts. The nationally recognized program has served the Miami Heat for over 30 years. Dr. Selznick, orthopedic surgeon with the Institute, is the Miami Heat's first and only team physician heading up this unit. Eric, back over to you.
And there is Dr. Selznick. Thank you, Jax. Harlan Selznick in the team's orthopedic doctor since the very beginning. The Heat entering their 32nd regular season. Matter of fact, Miami's first ever preseason game back on the 14th of October, 1988. Remember it like it was yesterday, John, at FAU up in Boca. A 116-107 loss to the then Seattle Supersonics. The Heat went 1-4 in that first ever preseason. The victory, if you're wondering, an 86-80 win over Indiana at the Sundome in Tampa. John, wins were hard to find that first year.
Nice. Look at you going deep. A nugget there.
Aldridge missing the hook. Bam in traffic. Couldn't hold on, but Butler has it.
Heat rebounding the ball so well. 32 right now to 21 advantage over San Antonio. Blocking out well and then attacking the offensive glass.
That was pretty by Jimmy Butler. The shot fake got DeRozan to fly by. And Butler now has 10 points. 8 of them have come in this third quarter.
Jimmy Butler getting his offense going. Had a slow start, but now the ball fake and the jumper and the conversion.
With the all-new Silverado HD, Silverado's now the only truck brand that can offer trucks with best-in-class towing or trucks with best-in-class camera technology. Is another Silverado. Or get a total value of over $9,300 on this Silverado with a larger, more functional bed than any competitor. Or during truck month, make no monthly payments for 90 days.
See your South Florida Chevy dealer.
Tomorrow, rivalries begin in the Southeast.
One-hander.
Triples. Heat, Hornets. Tomorrow at 7:30 on Fox Sports Sun and Fox Sports Go.
Beth Pearson, you have written a terrific book on tailgating. What would be the tips you would give to somebody going out to a tailgate party now?
Well, first of all, wear your stretchy pants because you're going to eat a lot when you go out there. The food is going to be fantastic. People have put a lot of work into this food. They've made it just for you. So go and make sure you try everything.
Brought to you by Tums.
These are more than athletic venues. They're classrooms, places that shape our children's character, where kids learn how to win in sports and in life. Here, sports teach. Visit positivecoach.org to learn how you can help support our mission of developing better athletes and better people.
Welcome back to Miami. Eric Reed with Sean Crotty, Jason Jackson, and the Fox Sports Sun crew. Glad you're with us for the preseason opener tonight. First of 5 preseason games for the Heat as they ready for the October 23rd regular season opener against Memphis. Hey, gang, be on the lookout for the new $5 million luck scratch-off featuring more than $329 million in prizes. Find yours today. The Florida Lottery, it is your ticket. Claim it. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly. Well, Tyler Hero scored 14 points for the Heat in the first half. It has been Jimmy Butler in this quarter scoring 10 points for Miami. Heat ahead by 7. We're halfway through the third period here in Miami. Heat with Winslow, Robinson, Adebayo, Myers-Leonard, and Jimmy Butler in the starting lineup again. That's the group that started the game. Smooth delivery for Aldridge. The 34-year-old former now has 8 points. He's made just 3 of his 9 shots. Myers Leonard has a stretch 4 here, bringing Rudy Gay all the way outside. Winslow from Butler banks it in.
Really good teamwork there, Eric. I mean, Myers Leonard finding Butler on the backdoor cut, and then the easy pass over to Justice Winslow at the finish. That's high percentage shot taking there.
Winslow, 4th Heat player to reach double figures. He has 11. That's DeJounte Murray, short on the 3. And Bam and Leonard have the glass covered. Between them, 19 rebounds. And Leonard's backdoor pass, a little long for Winslow, who signals my fault. Goran Dragic coming back in for the Heat. He was the first man off the bench in the first quarter. First man off in the third as well. He'll replace Myers Leonard. Dragic had some good moments in the first half with 5 points in 10 minutes, moved well. And we'll pick up DeJounte Murray defensively. Well, Duncan Robinson, you see him leave Patty Mills to come over to help. That was good team defense for the rookie, even with the foul.
Saw that Dragic was beat there. This is the principles of the Miami defense. Take away the lane, take away the easy drive layup type blow by, and give up the kick out type pass and force another rotation. But Duncan just a half a second late there, getting in front and sealing Murray from the rim.
Well, last year the Spurs led the league in free throw shooting, 3-point percentage, and committed the fewest turnovers in the league at 12 a game. Under Greg Popovich, they were second in the NBA in field goal percentage behind only Golden State, but they were last in the league in 3-pointers attempted. So Murray gets both. He has 6 of his 8 points in this quarter. 5-point lead for Miami. Under 5 left in the third. 5 on the shot clock. This is Butler. That's Winslow. Contested 3 off. And Metu with the rebound. It's Chimezie Metu, second-year center out of USC. Oh, good hands by Duncan Robinson. Just picked the pocket of Rudy Gay. And then Winslow fouled in the backcourt by Murray. That's the 4th foul on DeJounte Murray. And the 3rd team foul in the quarter on the Spurs.
This is Heat principles, getting a hand up and impacting the ball, pressuring the ball handler, and Duncan comes up with a steal on the veteran Rudy Gay. Solid job there by Duncan. Robinson has improved his defense in the Heat system.
15 games with the Heat last year, 33 games with the Sioux Falls Skyforce in the G League, where he averaged 21 points per game and was terrific, shooting a high percentage from downtown. This is Rudy Gay against Bam Adebayo, and look at the way Bam slides his feet. Picked up the foul late, but another opportunity where Bam showcases his ability to guard all types of problems.
Yeah, smaller player, quicker player. The initial defense beats him to the spot there. That's not called. It's this effort right here where he got into the body of Rudy Gay and picks up the foul.
Enter to win a $10,000 grand prize at FPL.com/takecontrol.
Rudy Gay, 3rd year with the Spurs, 14th year in the league, yet he's only participated in 19 career playoff games. Gay had a 41-point game against the Heat in his career back in 2009. He was a focal point early in his career when he played for Memphis and Sacramento.
A really talented player. Been slowed over the last few years. Had a a major Achilles injury, and that slowed him down, but he's relying now on his veteran savvy and his fundamentals to continue to be an effective player.
Dion Waiters back in the game, had the nice pitch out for the Duncan Robinson jumper. Robinson 1 of 7 shooting tonight. And there's Dragic off the Rudy Gay miss. Eric Spoelstra wants the tempo pushed for the Heat. Dion with a long 2. That's the first score tonight for Dion Waiters. Comes on his 4th shot. Waiters only played 9 first-half minutes. 5-point Heat lead with 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Duncan Robinson doing a nice job defensively. That's a travel on DeMar Carroll. Well, the Heat will get it back. DeMar Carroll last 2 years with Brooklyn. Averaged 11 points a game last season for the Nets. Greg Popovich, some offseason drama for him. They agreed with Marcus Morris as a free agent, a 2-year, $20 million offer. But to make that happen, the Spurs had to trade Davis Bertans to the Wizards. They also had to restructure their deal with DeMar Carroll. And after doing all that, Marcus Morris then changed his mind and wound up signing a 1-year, $15 million deal with the Knicks. Popovich was not pleased with that. And by the way, Morris, as a Knick, ejected from his first preseason game with them last night.
I saw that on Twitter, throwing that right elbow. I mean, if he connected with that, that would have really done some damage.
He also bounced the basketball with both hands on it off his opponent's head. That's what got him the ejection.
Yeah, never a good thing to do there.
9 points for Rudy Gay, 3-point lead for Miami with 2:20 left in the 3rd. Tyler Hero's back in. Nice lob for Bam, who draws the foul. Hero's a gifted scorer, but John also an adept playmaker, as you saw right there.
I love the awareness. Let's take another look at this as he turns the corner. Could shoot the floater, but saw Bam have an advantage at the front of the rim. That's a higher percentage play, and throws it right to the front, letting Bam go up and make an effort there in front of the rim.
3rd foul on Derek White, 4th against the Spurs in the quarter. Well, the Heat will be back here at the arena on Monday night, October 14th, and on the 18th as well for 2 more preseason games at home. Tickets start as low as $10. Buy yours online at heat.com. And don't forget, Heat and Hornets from Charlotte tomorrow night. 7:30 right here on Fox Sports 7. Bam Adebayo continues his positive preseason opener. 14 points, 8 rebounds. And the steal there by Derek Jones Jr. And the collision with Derek White, who's whistled for the foul.
Frustration there by Derek White. Lost the ball in the offensive end. Slipped out of his hands, then goes for the spectacular draw charge play there, and instead picks up the block.
John, going back to that story about Marcus Morris reneging on a verbal, a touchy subject, because Morris said, hey, it was my first offer. It was early in the process. He verbally agreed. Then when the Knicks made him the offer, he is from Philadelphia. He thought it was a better deal for himself, but a slippery slope when you verbally agreed to a contract and then you back away from it.
Until you sign on the dotted line, Eric, anything can happen.
Well, DeAndre Jordan was an example of that. Doesn't happen often, though. Well, it's Chris Silva into the game for the first time tonight. Silva, a 6'9" rookie out of South Carolina, where he played for former Miami high school coach Frank Martin.
And look, to your point, getting back to it, because I think it's a great point you bring up. Your reputation is everything, right? And you want to try to do the right thing. It could come back and hurt him later on the next deal he has. I mean, San Antonio is a team that prides itself on finding character-type people.
That's Bryn Forbes missing. Silva with a rebound. But Popovich was miffed by it because he gave up a player that he liked in Davis Bertans. They basically gave him away to the Wizards, and they had to restructure DeMar Carroll's deal, so they had to do a lot to make the Morris deal happen.
That's what took the time, where he was able to get that other offer. You're right. I mean, Bertans a very talented three-point shooter, a guy they really liked, and basically had to give him away for nothing in return.
Greg Popovich, 22 straight playoff appearances. Well, last year they were so good at home. They won 32 games at home. They were tied with Portland and Toronto for the second best home record in the league. Only the Nuggets had more home victories with 34. So Silva makes a pair. His first 2 points of the preseason puts the Heat up by 9. Minute 35 left in the third. Here's DeMare Carroll. Intercepted by Silva. Eric Jones Jr. in full gallop. Dragic to an open spot. Kaboom. That woke him up in the Heat's house. Second triple of the game for Goran. He's got 8 points. And the Heat are up by a dozen now. Forbes to his left. The pitch out to White. A minute to go in the third. And Hero foul from behind by Derek White. That'll be the 5th foul on White, and it'll send Tyler Hero to the stripe.
Look at the poise here and the awareness. Tyler Hero could have shot that ball, makes the extra pass to find Dragic, and gets an open triple for the Dragon as a result. Again, Hero with 14 points, 6 of 8 shooting. No one would have thought twice if he unleashed that quick shot in the corner, but instead trying to make the right winning play.
You know, John, last year the Heat shot the worst free throw percentage in the NBA. They were just under 70% as a team. I don't think it's a stretch to tell you that the Heat are going to be a much better free-throwing team this year. Tonight, matter of fact, they have made 15 of their 18 from the foul line, and they've scored 11 unanswered points to open up a 14-point margin.
Yeah, definitely not having Hassan Whiteside will allow that percentage to go up pretty dramatically. They're playing against the team who had the best free throw percentage last year, and that's part of the winning recipe for San Antonio.
That was a long two attempted by Hero. Silva was fouled on the rebound. Last year's Heat team won 39 games. They finished 10th in the East. They were 2 games behind the number 8 Pistons, who secured the last playoff spot. Pistons finished at 41-41 last year and got into the playoffs. Wonder what it's going to take this year to make it. Certainly a very balanced and wide open East with Milwaukee, Philadelphia, and Toronto, probably the 3 favorites as you start the season.
Yeah, it's just exciting overall when you look at the different shifts that have occurred throughout the entire league in the West and the East. And it's as wide open as I can remember. After Golden State really having a lock on getting into the finals and being the clear favorite in each of the last 5 years.
He'd have opened up a 15-point margin now. And looking to add to it in these final seconds of the third quarter. Dion driving on White and finishing. A 17-point Miami lead through 3 quarters. 16 points for Hero, and the Heat close the third quarter, scoring the final 14 points.
Finally, some math you're really going to like. Xfinity Internet and Mobile, each for $30 a month. That equals awesome Wi-Fi from America's best internet provider and the best LTE on the go. It's the ultimate coverage solution. It's all in the numbers. With Xfinity Mobile, you'll save up to $800 a year on your wireless bill. You can even get $250 back. Don't miss out on Xfinity Internet and Mobile, each for $30 a month. Plus, save up to $800 a year on your wireless bill with Xfinity Mobile. Xfinity makes saving simple, easy, awesome. Click, call, or visit a store today.
Come check out the all-new Colors collection from Cindy Crawford Home at Rooms to Go. And right now, you can finance interest-free for 60 months. Add a splash of color to your home and change up your look for less with 60-month interest-free financing now at Rooms to Go. New styles, new colors, your way. Come see the all-new Colors collection from Cindy Crawford Home, exclusively at Rooms to Go.
Rallies and Checkers has a new cheese-loaded burger. You know, it's what's on the inside that counts. And we think we're onto something. Something ooey, gooey, and stuffed with spicy pepper jack. Something filled with flavor, so you can eat your fill. Did we mention it's topped with even more melty goodness? Yeah, this is next-level delicious. It's a cheese overload. Think you can handle it? The new cheese-loaded burger. Just $2.99. Rallies and Checkers. Fast foodies know the deal.
Dear parents, it's time for a pop quiz. What's the best kind of play for kids? Play that makes us think? Or helps us pretend? Or teaches us rules? Or to be creative? Actually, every kind of play is important because different kinds of play give us different kinds of skills. Help us mix up the ways we play. Okay, class dismissed. Now go play.
You know, Heat fans, fewer than 100 season ticket memberships, all that's left for the upcoming season. So now's your chance to become part of the Miami Heat family and not miss a moment of the action this season. Visit HeatSeasonTickets.com or call 786-777-HOOP to speak to a sales representative. Well, he put up 31 points in the second quarter, 28 in the third. They've opened up a 17-point lead on the Spurs here in their preseason opener. And there's been a lot you can hang your hat on, John.
Yeah, really pleased with the overall effort. The sharing of the basketball, 17 assists. The rebounding right now, 38-24 over the Spurs. Done a good job moving the ball, getting everyone involved, attacking beyond the arc. Again, the philosophy so different than San Antonio as they knock down a rare three. Miami 7 of 25 to 3 of 10 for the San Antonio Spurs.
Rudy Gay knocked in that triple. Gay with 12 points off the Spurs bench as Hero runs it down left baseline. That's underway in the fourth quarter. Hero misses on the run. Chris Silva with a rebound. Rudy Gay with a block. With Tyler Hero with 16 points and 16 minutes off the bench. Bam Adebayo, 14 points and 8 rebounds. 11 rebounds for Myers Leonard. 11 points for Winslow, 10 points for Butler. For the Spurs, Gay leads with 12. DeRozan has 10. And Aldridge, a very quiet 8.9. Jones Jr., good defense here by Rudy Gay. The Spurs ball. Heat opening the fourth quarter with Chris Silva at center, Derek Jones Jr., and Tyler Hero, the forwards, Dragic and Waiters, the guards. There's Gay. And Carroll loses it out of bounds. Carroll tracking Dion. Nice crossover on the baseline. But no finish for Dion. Chemezi Metu sends it back out for the Gay triple. And White knocked it out of bounds. It was funny, the Heat went through a week of training camp and never once practiced or implemented the zone defense. Eric Spoelstra sort of winced at the thought of working on the zone during training camp where you're putting in your man-to-man principles. But it wasn't until the red, white, and pink scrimmage Sunday night they immediately went to a zone. We haven't seen it tonight, but it will be a piece of the Heat defense this year again.
It will. But, you know, as he shared with us, again, you run the zone with man-to-man principles, so he's trying to set the tone there. Got some new guys on the team that he wants to make sure everyone understands those principles.
Nice block by Silva on the Metu attempted dunk. Home fans appreciated that. And by the way, nice turnout here in the preseason opener. The upper deck close to filled on a Tuesday night in October. Derek Jones Jr. pretty finish.
I love when he stretches out and uses that length. So hard to defend him. You think you're in front, and he just slips right by you, unfurling those arms and hands.
Derek Jones Jr. with 9 points and a strip there of Forbes. Hero comes middle. Perfect pass for a Jones jam. And Tyler Hero making it look easy. 11 points for Jones Jr. Hero has them out of their seats here in Miami with a Heat ahead by 18.
What a mature game. The awareness here. Hero getting in the paint, sees the trailer coming behind him, setting up Derek Jones Jr. for the two-hand crusher.
How does America's most intelligent grid help save money for your business? Find out with the new FPL Business Energy Manager. Now you can see what's driving your energy bill across locations and accounts, so you can find new, customized ways to save. Go to fpl.com/business energy manager and show your energy bill who's boss.
Good lunch. Get 0% APR for 48 months on a new 2019 Toyota Tacoma. That's 0% APR on the Toyota Tacoma. Power runs in the family. Toyota, let's go places.
Millions plan for retirement online. Estimate your future benefits, apply for retirement, and manage your benefits all from the comfort of your home. And give yourself the freedom to do what you want offline. Social Security's online services help put you in control with secure access to your information anytime, anywhere, allowing you to spend more time with family, friends, or simply just enjoying the day. Social Security, securing today and tomorrow. See what you can do online at socialsecurity.gov.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Why? Why do we ignore the things that give us pause, that seem out of place, that don't feel right? The answer to why defines who we are. So if you see something, why do you say something?
I see safe for my friends.
For my community.
For my family.
For each other. Because all of this matters. We all have something worth protecting. So why do you see safe? Report suspicious activity to local authorities. If you see something, say something.
Stream the best college football matchups all season long on Fox Sports Go.
Heat Nation, it's back. It's Jack's Celebrity Roast Volume 3 for 3, honoring the greatest player in Miami Heat history, Dwayne Wade. Tickets for dinner are sold out, but a few remain for the roast itself and are available at jackscelebrityroast.com. The newly minted retiree will be roasted to the name of charity on Saturday night at now for the funniest night in South Florida. It's 4 nights from right now, people. Make sure you're there. Log on to jackscelebrityroast.com. John, I know you'll be out of town. Eric, you're back 3 for 3, baby. We are going to be rolling in the aisles on Saturday night.
Oh, it's good for the funny bone, Jax. Good for the funny bone, and also good for the Jax Family Foundation and the Dwayne Wade Foundation. So that's going to be a good night for all.
Jax does a great job. No one makes me laugh harder than him as well. Jax, it's going to be great, I'm sure.
Just under 9 minutes left, fourth quarter, preseason opener. Heat cruising ahead by 18. 5 Heat scores in double figures. Led by Tyler Hero's 16. Here's Hero against Bellinelli. This is tantalizing for the teenager out of Kentucky.
Okey-doke move. He pulled on Bellinelli there, who's used to keeping people off balance himself. Excellent ball handling to set himself up for that runner.
18 points in his 19 minutes tonight for Tyler Hero. Netu blocked by Chris Silva. Here's Hero again, picked up in transition by Lonnie Walker. Waiters for Silva, and he was stripped. Lonnie Walker will head to the free throw line.
Enter to win a $10,000 grand prize at fpl.com/takecontrol.
20-year-old Lonnie Walker left the University of Miami after his freshman season where he averaged 11.5 points a game. He was chosen in the first round by the Spurs 2 years ago, the 18th pick. After the October knee surgery last year, which Boston Spurs in the G League. Greg Popovich hoping that Walker's experience will help him take more advantage of his athleticism. He has an opportunity to get some minutes this year.
Yeah, he said he thought he really is learning to use his athleticism more effectively within the team concept, and then he's become a better decision maker through his experience, particularly in the G League, getting those reps playing an NBA style of play.
2 on the shot clock for the Waiters. 3, and he fills it up. Dion Waiters. All 7 of his points have come in the second half. Miami's now up by 23. Biggest lead of this one-sided game for the Heat. Well, Lonnie might have gotten away with a step there, and Bellinelli will fire and fill it.
Boy, that's what he does so well. Bellinelli, the ball fake, step through, knocking it down, keeping you off balance.
That's
Marco Bellinelli.
A grizzled playoff vet is Marco Bellinelli.
With the all-new Silverado HD, Silverado's now the only truck brand that can offer trucks with best-in-class towing, or trucks with best-in-class camera technology, or larger, more functional beds than any competitor. The only truck that can compare to a Silverado is another Silverado. Or get a total value of over $9,300 on this Silverado with a larger, more functional bed than any competitor. Or during truck month, make no monthly payments for 90 days.
See your South Florida Chevy dealer.
Look, 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 look!
Look, 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 look!
Look, 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 look!
Look, 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 look!
Be on the lookout for the new $5 million luck scratch-off from the Florida Lottery.
Go, go.
Featuring more than $329 million in cash prizes.
What?
Find your $5 million luck scratch-off today. The Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
Claim it!
When we had big rains, we started seeing some leaking. We knew the roof needed to be upgraded.
It was leaking in my daughter's room.
Now we feel relieved. Now we have peace of mind. We're just comfortable.
With Y-Green, the Pierces found a better way to finance home improvements for energy efficiency, renewables, and storm protection. Imagine what you can do. Call now or visit ygreen.com today.
Let's open up our NBA notebook, brought to you by the Florida Lottery. I don't know if you caught it last night. I did. New Orleans winning their preseason opener in Atlanta last night, 133-109. Zion Williamson, the #1 pick out of Duke, had a nice debut with 16.7 boards, 3 steals, and that thunderous dunk. And congratulations to Kyle Lowry. He and the Raptors agreed on a 1-year, $31 million extension that'll keep the 5-time All-Star in Toronto for his 14th season and beyond. By the way, Sixers with a preseason win tonight over a team from Japan. Ben Simmons actually hit a 3-pointer in that game, and Josh Richardson scored 16 in his Philadelphia debut.
Good for him.
Kendrick Nunn is in the game for Miami. First time we see the young man from Chicago. El Hero setting up Chris Silva. Silva strung together some nice moments here in the fourth quarter. Nice setup by Waiters there as Quinn Weatherspoon ducks in and scores. Rookie out of Mississippi State on a 2-way contract with the Spurs and their G League affiliate in Austin, Texas. Here's Dion launching over Bellinelli. Drew Eubanks down with a rebound. Eubanks, 6'10" center out of Oregon State. And here's Lonnie Walker. Lonnie averaged 30 points a game for the Spurs in the Las Vegas Summer League. Hero against Walker. Drew Eubanks, open 20-footer.
Good block out by Hero there on Lawson, who's a bigger player on the weak side.
John Silva, a good prospect. 5 points, 6 rebounds, launches again, and hits it.
He's polished. I mean, he's got a complete game. 6'9". He can do a lot in terms of handling the ball. Has a mid-range jumper, solid defender. Coming out of South Carolina, where he was an effective player for Coach Frank Martin.
Averaged 15 points, 8 rebounds a game last year. Was all Southeast Conference first-team selection. And went undrafted as Weatherspoon picked off the Hero pass. Heat are ahead by 23, 5:07 left in the fourth quarter. That's Lawson underneath. The score and the foul, although the Heat wanted to travel. KZ Okpala checking in. The Heat rookie out of Stanford, along with Darrell Macon. Macon, a second-year guard out of Arkansas. Macon spent 8 games with Dallas last year. Spent most of the season with the Texas Legends in the G League. And Okpala, the second-round pick out of Stanford. You know, Greg Popovich very open in talking about his experience as the head coach of Team USA, and the FIBA World Cup Championships just concluded a couple weeks ago. The Heat, the Team USA finishing a disappointing 7th in that tournament. Coach Pop looking forward to the next Olympic Games, which he will preside over. Lonnie Walker drills the jumper. Well, the Heat right now playing with 5 very young players. This is Kendrick Nunn. A combo guard from Simeon High School in Chicago.
Yeah, you and I got to see him play out in the Las Vegas Summer League, and he really took over out there. Was an all-tournament team selection. His ability as a combo guard to handle the ball, score, create for others. A really physical defender, too. Has a chance to potentially be a rotation player.
Golden State not happy to have lost him on the final day of the regular season. He was on just a G League contract. He was undrafted, did spend the preseason with the Warriors last year, and got a lot out of being with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Another nice conversion there for Chris Silva. He has made the most of his 10 minutes. Now has 9 points to go along with 8 boards.
Yeah, good work by him. Getting in front, no one putting a body on him, and then I love the way he gathered himself there. Shot the ball with his offhand to protect the attempt. Went to the left hand off the glass. Very solid. Fundamentally, he's rewarded with the bucket.
21-point lead for Miami. They are working their way toward a victory in the preseason opener. See you tomorrow night from Charlotte, North Carolina Spectrum Center. A 7:30 tip-off between the Heat and the Hornets. Just under 4 minutes left in this game. Can't help but mention that when you look at the Spurs bench, and had a great conversation before the game with the great Tim Duncan, one of the best players in NBA history, the longtime Spur, multiple champion, now a member of Greg Popovich's coaching staff. We joke with Coach Pop about it. He said, I'm not sure what Tim does other than just shake his head in disagreement with me like he did all through his playing career.
Oh, that's great.
But watching him work with LaMarcus Aldridge before the game, John, you could just imagine how much Duncan could add to the current Spurs.
What credibility to be over on the sideline to tap into all that knowledge. Guy who committed so many good things, did so many positive things in this league, and to me did it with just a quiet, graceful class.
And what a pretty pocket pass that was by Kendrick Nunn for the Heat score by Silva. Silva now has 12 points. Keldon Johnson, a rookie. Weatherspoon, a rookie. And Nunn knocked it away, but committed the foul. Michael Mulder getting set to come into the game for the first time. John Mulder is a guy that has caught our attention. Michael Mulder, a rookie out of Kentucky, 6'4", spent the last 2 years playing for the Windy City Bulls in the G League. Johnny catches your attention with a laser beam jump shot.
Yeah, quick catch and shoot player. And we saw it throughout training camp. He's somebody the coaching staff has their eye on because of his ability to make shots and the premium on three-point shooting now in the NBA, where you really can space the floor out. He is so comfortable out there. Great balance, great legs, being able to catch and get the ball up quickly with accuracy.
19-point Heat lead. You know, in that FIBA tournament this summer, there was a game where Australia beat Team USA. First time an Australian team beat Team USA in over 50 years. And in that game, Patty Mills for the Aussies scored 30 points, including 13 in the fourth quarter in a 5-point Australia win. And Coach Popovich said today with a straight face, yes, I've told Patty 15 minutes a game is all he's getting till I get an apology.
That was funny. That was outstanding.
And there is a look at Patty Mills, the longest tenured Spur. He went off in Melbourne against Team USA.
Great catch and shoot player. Has done such a great job becoming part of the fabric in San Antonio with his shot making, his toughness, his grittiness. Just an example of the player that they seem to find, the diamond in the rough, the guy who is undrafted or not a high-end free agent pick, and they find that these guys and turn them into incredible players who continue to play well within their system.
Patty Mills was a late second-round pick back in 2009. And now he's a guy who almost never misses a game. Only 3 missed games over his last 4 seasons. Kendrick Nunn. Rebound to Weatherspoon with 2.5 minutes left. Drew Eubanks. And Nunn pulls it down. Silva. A good catch in traffic and the ability to finish again. He has 14 points in just 11 minutes of playtime.
Yeah, Big Felt runs the lane, the floor well. And then I love the hesitation on the gather to let the defense float by.
Eubanks able to hammer it down with 2 minutes left in the game. Now the Spurs took this preseason opener a year ago in San Antonio over Miami by 4. The Heat are going to get the preseason opener tonight against the Spurs. Spurs will fall to 0-2 in the preseason. They'll play their first 3 regular season games at home. They open the same night as Miami. On the 23rd, they'll take on the Knicks in San Antonio. The Heat will play Memphis right here in Miami on the 23rd of October to open up their 32nd regular season. Well, Macon almost got it. And that's a trap.
That's just great.
Keldon Johnson.
That's just great scrambling defense, though, Eric. I mean, this group of guys just hustling and scrapping, getting out in the passing lane, causing deflections, and then running guys off their spot where they're comfortable and forcing a turnover.
6 Heat players in double figures here on the opening night of the preseason. Chris Silva is one of them. He has 16 points. He's done it on 6 for 8 shooting. Nunn with another nice setup. That's the 4th assist for Nunn, who comes up with a steal and slam. Heat Nation, you're going to like that young man the more you see of him. Tyler Hero with 18 points. Chris Silva with 16. Bam Adebayo with 14. Myers Leonard had 11 rebounds. Winslow and Butler both in double figures with 11 and 10 points respectively. Keldon Johnson able to flip it home. Keldon Johnson, a 6'6" rookie out of Kentucky, was the SEC Freshman of the Year last season when he averaged 13.5 points a game for John Calipari. Naked. And this is Johnson with time dwindling down. And that's going to be a foul on Mulder. Oak Hill Academy before attending Kentucky. Had a 23-point college debut for the Wildcats against Duke. Eljon, all in all, a very pleasant opening night of the preseason for Miami.
Gorgeous display of offense, moving the basketball, physicality in the defensive end, and love the rebounding, too.
Now an 18-point win opening night of the preseason for the Heat. They take it 107-89. They hold the Spurs to 39% shooting and scored 25 points off 16 forced turnovers. The Spurs fall to 0-2 in the preseason. The Heat are now 1-0. Tonight, the NBA debut for Heat rookie Tyler Hero, and he did not disappoint. 18 points in 24 minutes, and here he is, day one in the winner's circle with Jax.
Thank you very much. Like everybody in this building, I need a hero. Holding out for a hero to the end of the night right here. How nice is it with all the work that you've done beyond the draft into the summer and the training camp to have a debut like this here in this building?
It was good. I was just excited to get out here for my first game. The team's been working hard. We had a good training camp, so I'm just excited to get out here.
And you got some feedback immediately. First, you made them say, ooh, then ah, then you made them come out of their seats a little bit. You gave them a variety. Is that the type of game you want to have offensively?
Yeah, I just try to play I try to play basketball every time I come out here. So, like I said, it was exciting to get out here again.
And welcome to the NBA immediately. 2 games in 2 days to start off the season. You ready to roll tomorrow in Charlotte?
Yeah. It's a taste of the NBA life right away. I'm excited to get out there, and it'll be a fun game for sure.
Tyler, before I let you run, how great was it to finally get out here for your first game? And then, I know it's the preseason, but it's a building, it's competition, the crowd is here. It had to feel nice.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, we've put a lot in the work in training camp and practice all summer, so it was good to actually have the first game. So it was exciting to get out here.
Congratulations on the performance and the double. Appreciate the time.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Tyler Hero in his first game with the Miami Heat. Eric, back over to you.
All right, thank you very much, Jax. Great to hear from 19-year-old Heat rookie Tyler Hero. He lit it up tonight, showing you a little bit of everything, the ability to score, drive, and create. Tyler Hero with a stunning Heat debut. 18-point win. We'll be right back.
Every 2019 Honda is on sale. During our model year-end sale, get new Hondas from just $169 a month or save thousands with 1.9% financing. Honda with Accord, Car and Driver's 10 Best a record 33 times. And the best SUV brand of 2019 for less than the competition from $169 a month or 1.9% financing during the model year-end sale this week at your local Honda dealer.
Niñas, vengan a ver esto.
Niñas. When you have the fastest internet coverage and control throughout your home.
Why did you pause the Wi-Fi?
What's that?
Vestidos de la abuela. With Xfinity XFi, sharing in traditions is simple, easy, awesome. Get started with Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months. Or get 4 times the speed for just $10 more a month. Click, call, or visit a store today.
Stealing the gold that's buried in the heat. Running to your own when your heart won't beat. Following circles and cycles you don't know you're blind to. Heart in your soul when your heart won't beat.
I got it at City. Right now at City Furniture, we'll give you no interest for 24 months and same-day delivery. Why? So everyone can live like this.
Tomorrow, rivalries begin in the Southeast.
One-hander. Triple.
Heat. Hornets. Tomorrow at 7:30 on Fox Sports Sun and Fox Sports Go.
Selfless service is the principle that guides Army National Guard soldiers to be ready whenever disaster strikes. They have a stake in the well-being of the neighborhoods where they live and work. They train part-time to be ready to serve at all times. Selfless service. It's what inspires the men and women of the Army National Guard to be part of something greater than themselves. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more.
Rallies and Checkers has a new cheese-loaded burger. You know, it's what's on the inside that counts. And we think we're onto something. Something ooey, gooey, and stuffed with spicy pepper jack. Something filled with flavor, so you can eat your fill. Didn't we mention it's topped with even more melty goodness? Yeah, this is next-level delicious. It's a cheese overload. Think you can handle it? The new cheese-loaded burger. Just $2.99. Rallies and Checkers. Fast foodies know the deal.
Good hard running dive for the end zone touchdown. Wow.
Fox Sports Florida and Fox Sports Sun, home of ACC football, every Saturday.
Miami Heat basketball has been brought to you on Fox Sports Sun by Simply Healthcare. Have Medicare? Call us to learn about our benefits or visit mysimplymedicare.com.